I haven't fished this place for maybe 2 years. One, it's been a drought, so there's been no point fishing it. Unlike now, look at it, black tea. But the other is one of the property owners has become a real jerk. He decided he doesn't like people fishing for bass in the pond. He doesn't own the pond, but the property around it he does, I think. Anyway, we're here. I'm gonna have a little play. Just don't know where they're going to be. I'm going to flick around here for a bit. But it's one of those lakes, when you find one, you'll find a lot. And they come from the main creek, which is just chocolate milk. They come into here. It's black tea. They can sight fish. You can sight fish. There's some wheel tracks here, so some blokes have been coming down here. It's a cold day, it's hard to believe. Monday was 35 degrees. Tuesday was nice. And Wednesday I ended up with the coronavirus, with the rain, and I spent 3 days in bed, crook. Get up there. I think I should go surface, but bass around here, I'll hit anything. There could be some real big bass in here because the herring are chasing this little Z-Man plastic up. They're having a go, so if the herring are feeding on bait this big, so the bass would be feeding on them. I had 2 lash at last cast. Interesting. Interesting. Still think I need to go surface. Not many lily pads, but I mean the drought's been that horrific that still a herring, they're just all over here. Have the camera run for this one. I just ran it over the top of those lily pads. Oh! 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 Why's my thing got a lock on it? Oh! I just ran that over the top of the lily pads and just got smashed. That was just crazy. That was madness. I should have had him in the boat. I put the camera in my pocket because it was on my head. Not feeling the best, it was giving me headaches. I did find my chesty, I'll have to go and get it. Coming through those lily pads. Yeah, he was a big bass too. Oh man, he just smashed it. I know I should be total surface, but when I hit like that, who cares? He come flying out of the water for it. Well, he was a good fish. Same sort of stuff as that last one come out of. There's a big hump behind that. Oh, there's a bow wave there. Go back in and check. Just that one bite and he was fantastic. That log. It's herring are crazy around it. Somewhere along here there's going to be another one. Oh, missed him. No, got him. Yep. Yeah, that wasn't an explosion like the first one, but get out of there, get out. Not real big, this one. It's alright, but he's not like that chunk that was on the first one. I'd say it's going to be a day like this though. That was a real finesse fight, that one. You just chased it. Little light leader, don't you, Pop? Good boy. Look at that. Beautiful golden brown bass. Come here. There he is. Number 2. Number 2, that's a little bit few and far between, but I don't think I've found the school yet. I think the school will be further up. I just got a bloodworm Z-Man curltail on. Pretty well what I was brimming with the boys with last Sunday. 8-pound braid, 8-pound leader. There isn't a great deal of timber, it's mostly weed, so that 8-pound should cut through most of this. I can't get over how many herring are in here. It just makes me feel like this will be stacked with bass. I mightn't have the best presentation on right now, but it's drawn too, so I think we'll stick with it for a little while. I think it's going to be more a matter of where they've held up. If they want to keep running, they'll be up the top end of this creek, so the fish I've caught down here is just a bonus. I'll turn the camera off. Still not a bit 100% health wise, but a little session on the bass is always going to fix that. Okay, 10-15 minutes and I'll drop the trophy and landed a little one, but it's enough for me to walk back to the car, go get my kit and have a bit of fun. I will fish back because I only got that 2, but I think the pattern was instant. Lily pads. Oh, well, looks like I got the chest plate, but I haven't got the attachment for it. So I apologise. Tomorrow or the next video I do, I'll make sure I've got that chest plate for you guys. So you need one rod. They're both rigged with the same gear, so there's no point. Let's take one. It's come out now, which means the snakes are going to come out. It's been a pretty poor season for snakes, so you get a bit complacent. Bushfires kept them in underground, and rain's now brought them up. Right, so let's go what we're doing right now, but we've got to get some shadow. Now the sun's come up, we need to get some shade. Pretty sure though they're gonna, as we get further up this pond, they're gonna get more and more savage. This is the sort of country that I probably won't get a big fish out of. It's the lightness of my gear. Where'd it go? Oh, there he is too. Oh, what's a better angle at him? I'm not going to get him over that. This is where I wish I had the heavy stuff. I might be lucky, it might be just a little tackle. We wanted it though. I'll get off there. See how we go, another go. We've already spooked him. He's in there. say, better to have loved than lost. Alright, I'm going to have to try something different, I think. He was all over that. I'll go back to that angle. But I won't waste time on him because he could be a good fish. What I'll do is try and crack a pattern. Why didn't he want it? He did the first time. Oh, you cheeky bugger. Definitely wanted it that first time. I think I was going quick enough. Get off there. Alright, I'll move on. I'll mark him down as a fish and we'll come back and get him. So there will be more. Oh, so that was a big boil. Big boil. And you might have to change lures, mate. That looked like a nice fish. One go. I hope someone's been in here before me. It's a good chance. Just should have got that one. Like the second go, he should have been all over it. So there's two fish. Just there. Alright, we'll keep moving. That's two good fish. One there, one there. I don't have a great deal of lures to change to. More goes. I sped it right up. Sped it right up and he went nuts on it. If anything, he was that aggro he couldn't get it. Like he was overshooting the mark. I've got a second dig at that one. Oops. What the? So you want, get the bite going and you get that. Phew. Multiple cracks at it that time. I'll just sweep this side just in case there's more. Oh, stove. Fever. Multiple cracks of it. I don't know how I did not get him. Anyway. First of all, I'll just do what I was planning on doing. Going along this side. Tell you the way they're boiling up, they're not bad sized fish. They're schooled up around. Oh, yep. Schooled up around that snag. I think they're schooled up all over here. That's another little fish. He was only small, that one. I really need to get a better bass lure on. Yeah. That one, we missed the last three fish in a row. Oh, did you see that? Oh, I'm gonna get these sinkers off this. That was a big bass. How did I not? Oh, they're big fish. They're big fish. Stop, I'm taking that. Why? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. No hookups. You can see that lay down there, and it's just a gateway to hell. And there were some big fish. I missed every one of them. So I'm going to walk away, leave that, see if I find more fish. But my intention is to come back and get those big fish. It got me in the grass. Oh, I've still got him on. Sound like a good fish. Oh, he's still on. No, he's not. He monstered me though. That was my first cast after turning the camera off. Absolutely, I could see the bow wave coming across from it. That's the problem with the lighter lines. I just can't muscle them out. I wish I had the camera on for that one too. Here's another big fish. You can tell the big ones. There's a humping big bow wave. Oh, see that? Yep. There one. Humping big bow wave coming across. Oh, this is fun. Get out. Yep. Luckily that's not a real big fish. Still a nice fish. But a couple have come up on me that are monsters. Absolutes. So I'm sticking with my little Z-Man curl tail because I'm too lazy to change. But I know that those big fish back there are going anywhere. So there's another little golden bass. Awesome. Right, this is just a magic bite. I spent 3 days in bed while it was raining. It's the first time I can ever recall not fishing a rain event. I really was going to spend a 4th day in bed, and I thought, you know what, it'd do me a lot more good. Get off there. Out here. And I can tell you now for a fact it's making me feel a lot better. How many bass are in here? And how big are they? I have over the years caught some of the biggest bass of my life in this water. You notice it's all an edge bite. See if we can get that one I missed back there and move on. Showing themselves, that's the best thing. While they're showing themselves, you can just fish really quick, and then the stuff that I miss I can come back and get later. So it wouldn't matter if I had 3 or 4 switches on a 40+ centimetre bass. Oh, there's one. Oh, how do you get off? I'm gonna have to put a bigger hook on. These fish are giants. Oh, another big fish I've missed. I'm just taking one sinker off. I think my biggest problem is I'm using a tiny number 2 worm hook with a Z-Man curl tail. And these fish are of that quality that I really need to be fishing a 1/0 and setting that hook right in their jaw. And the beauty about being a catch and release angler is that fish is going to smart for a day over nearly getting tricked, and then he's ready to be caught again. So I don't mind the missed fish while that's going on. I'm going to move up. But there's been some good hookups. It's a shame I haven't landed them. And probably the other thing too is the lightness of my gear. doesn't really enable me to horse these bigger fish out, so they're putting me into the weed. There's not much I can do about that. But what about the hookups? What about the bush? I've come up to where I thought the fishing was going to get really good, and all the herring have disappeared. I've seen a couple of little bass. Come on, get up there. But that crazy bite's gone. I'm going to keep going up because it gets tighter and tighter, and then go back to where I found them. Try and make it all work. Oh, there's one. Hear that? Right in the middle of the pads. Same. 8 pound leader is not really getting it out. Don't feel like jumping in for them, but I'm going again at it. Yeah, I probably need to punch down under that to get those guys. Well, you did have a chop, so you will have another one. That means they're up here. The camera off. You can see the ring still. Just got smashed again. It's the same fish or not. Alright, well, he's hit that 3 times, so let's go up, see what we can find. There should be more. I know all I can do is change this hook, but we enjoy fishing back with a changed hook, hopefully. I don't even know if I got a 1-0 in the box. Come on. I'll just come back straight back to here. Oh jeez. He's that, I got him. Straight back to here, just put a little soft shell Tiamco. The curl tail I was using before was oh, he swallowed it. There he is. The curl tail I was using before was more like a lizard, where I thought if I'm coming back a second dig, what I'm going to do is just twitch it through the lilies. I didn't even pop off. It's in a good spot. I need pliers. I didn't even have the camera running because I wasn't to where I wanted to be. It's not a very healthy looking fish though. Put you there for a sec. Just the saws and that are on it. Hopefully I've got a pair of pliers here. Nope. But there's some split ring removers. But yeah, instead of acting like a lizard scurrying across the top, I completely changed my tact and just started twitching over the top of them. That one took seconds. Right, there's the hook. Get the rubber out of the way. Oops, didn't want that. And there's my little hook. You know what? Right there, buddy. It's only light line, so I'm going to take that hook off. Have a look at the saws. Look at that, that's disgusting. That's my biggest fear with these fish, is the water quality. Yuck. Oh, try again. Yeah, it's strange. See, everything's shut down. Herring are gone, everything's disappeared, everything's gone to the bottom. Just goes to show you should capitalise when you get the chance. Like, I knew I was fishing with the wrong size hook, but I think it's too lazy to change it. I'll look for another one, change it over. And that cost me big time. But at the same time I feel like a bag of crap, so just to catch a couple of fish. I'm pretty happy. I think I ended up landing 4 out of about, I don't know, 14 hookups. Not the best, but maybe, you know, I blame me as a fisherman today. The fish were there to be had. Even then, come back to get them on a second dig at them, I should have drawn more than 2, but I think I just haven't got it in me today. Well, I'll have to come back and get redemption on. You remember too, I often don't fish peak bite times. Like you sat out here with a swim bait on this full moon coming up, whenever it's coming up. You get some giants, but that's when they're feeding. I don't target them when they feed, I target them when I get a chance to target them. So, pretty happy with that. Oh. And our mate didn't kick me off. I mean, I was fishing this before he was born, so he must struggle trying to kick me out, but he has been kicking everyone out, I suppose. Well, thanks for watching. I'm sure the next video I'll have a lot more enthusiasm than this one.